Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of beginner startup series on rings. If you haven't watched part 1, please stop this video and do have a look. I'll link it up here. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Surjit and I do make workout videos, specifically bodyweight exercises, and I do give food and nutrition tips as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please do consider because that will be a great support to this channel. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you guys 4 fundamental exercises which you need to master before progressing on rings. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. So the first exercise is pull-up, and all the fundamentals of doing a pull-up on ring is exactly the same as if you are doing it on a pull-up bar, except for the difference that they are not stationary and you can change the grip midway, which is pretty cool, I think. Now there are different variations you can try. The first one is keeping your hands to the side, or do it in a chin-up grip, or even you can change the grip midway while performing the actual set. Now you can start with any variation you are comfortable with, but I would recommend trying all of these over a course of time. So maybe every week you can try different variation to target every single muscle group. But make sure that you are doing full range of motion. What that means, when you are hanging, your arms are straight, and when you are on top position, your chin is over your grip every single time. And try to keep your core activated. That will avoid any extra swinging on rings. Now the next exercise is push-up, and if you're still struggling with this one, do knee push-ups, but make sure that you're not dropping your hips. Push your hands hard into the ring so that you can open up your shoulders, and once you're confident with this one, do normal push-ups. Now I would suggest starting with the easiest variation, which is tucking your elbows to the side and lock them there no matter what. So with push-ups as well, there are different variations, like you can place your hands to the side along your shoulder, and the hardest one in my opinion is rotating your hands while pushing up. But this one is my personal favorite because I feel maximum chest activation with this one, but it is tough, so don't rush and take your time to get to this one. Now there are more advanced versions as well, like doing an archer push-up, decline push-up, or even you can overload yourself with external weight. But like I said before guys, do not rush with all these exercises. Take your time. You need to master the basic push-ups first, and then you can try these advanced versions. Now if you have no training history and you're still struggling with your first pull-up, this is where you need to start your training. Rowing is an excellent exercise and it will make you stronger in that pulling movement. It works on your back muscles and your arms, which are your primary movers for doing a first pull-up. So if you're someone who's still struggling with your first pull-up, rowing is your best friend. Now with rowing, keep your body in a straight line position and then pull yourself as close to the rings as possible, like almost touching your armpits. Now it is very important to focus on keeping that straight body line, and if it is tough for you, then you can bend your knees, but throughout the movement, keep your glutes activated and drive them up. Now with my experience, I can tell you right now that this is going to be the hardest exercise of all, and one thing you need to learn is how to tuck your elbows to the side, because if you start flaring your elbows out, you will never achieve that perfect looking dip, and moreover it puts unnecessary pressure on your shoulders. So that's where you need to spend time. Start tucking your elbows and keep them there no matter what. Now one thing you can do is start mastering the negative or eccentric part of the dip, because we all know that if you need to master a movement, you have to learn the eccentric, and eventually you will have enough strength to do that move with perfect form. So just like with any other exercise, go very slow and do full range of motion to get the maximum benefit out of it. Now one golden rule applies with rings, and you can do this with all the exercises on rings, that if you move them closer to the ground, they're going to be more harder, like with push-ups or rowing, and if you move them up, they're going to be easier. So work your way around, see what strength levels you are on, and then you can adjust the rings accordingly. And now one last thing before I sign off guys, and it is very important that you need to have patience and you need to be consistent with rings. It's not something you can learn overnight, so be ready for it. And in this clip you can see my struggle when I started working out on rings, and there were numbers of times when I wanted to give up and I did not see any results. But you need to believe in the process, you need to believe in yourself that yes, you are getting better, you are getting stronger than before. So don't give up, and you will be pumping out quality repetitions in no time. So that's all for today guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, do show your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay fit and stay young.